Hey guys, welcome to Tech and Science. This video will be specially for those people who want to study machine learning but they do not want to invest any money in the courses of Udemy or Coursera. I will give you some special hacks so that you can use these techniques and start learning machine learning for free. Next important factor is from where can you get these real world data sets. Yes guys, the real world data is absolutely important to build a very good machine learning model. You can download some random data from any websites, but a real world data is always a feel good to create a machine learning model with. You can get very good estimates, you can do very good analytics with real world data. So I'll give you two specific websites where you can download real world data sets. Yes, imagine you don't have a very good system, you don't have a system with enough RAM to execute your programs. I can give you one website name where you can just log in using your Gmail and start executing your code. Yes, there is one free website where it has facilities of using CPUs, GPUs, and some TPUs up to some extent, and you can just log in there, upload your files, and start executing your machine learning programs. You just don't need any investment as far as purchasing a computer is concerned. Stay tuned, guys. Follow me across the journey. Okay, guys. At the current generation where each and every person have access to internet, finding something on web is very easy. But when it comes to learning machine learning, there are hundreds of resources available online. The first confusion everyone gets is like, how do I begin? Probably let's Google something, whatever sites we find, we just browse through them, get some information, and next time we come back, we go to another site, get some more information, and this carries on. But practically speaking, this information doesn't stay in your mind for longer duration. I have some specific set of rules or a specific set of suggestions which will help you to study machine learning in a very organized way. Yes, there's no clickbait here. Follow me across the journey. So guys, whenever you opt for a machine learning course, probably this is the first thing you search on the internet, like something like Udemy machine learning or Coursera machine learning. Now, whenever you go into these websites, they will suggest you hundreds of courses which cost you quite reasonable, but there are hundreds of courses available here which will specifically train you on machine learning. So my tip for you is, how can you leverage this information and search this information freely on the internet? So the trick I use is just go to one of the famous machine learning courses in Udemy. So for example, let's go here. Yes, so this course has about 72,000 ratings and around 0.3 million students enrolled here. So now if you just scroll down to the content, if you can see here, like there's a course introduction, there's an environment setup, there is a Jupyter overview and NumPy, pandas, etc. So let's be honest guys, if you need not spend 700 rupees here to get this course live, the best suggestion you can ever do is, hey, this person has already given you a path to how to learn and start off with machine learning. For example, first thing you have to always do is environmental setup. Next being the Jupyter overview. Next, a course, crash course. Next on NumPy, pandas, etc. And at the end, he has told us about visualizations. The first thing you can do this one. So you have a path here to learn from one of the top courses of Udemy. You have two options. Either you can go buy this course, or you can put some effort and invest and find this in your internet. The first thing here is probably the environmental setup. Just come onto the Google, go here, Python environmental setup. Yes, you will find hundreds of tutorials here. Just go here and follow this along, and you will be able to set up your environment successfully. And next being Jupyter overview, you'll again find this in internet. And the next being the Python crash course. That's definitely a very good site from Google. Just type Google Python class, and this is probably the most crisp and the best Python tutorial for every Python enthusiast. And the next one being NumPy, pandas, matplotlib, seaborn. You can just come here, Google again, pandas tutorial. Taro is an official site from pandas, which will help you cover pandas and numpy in 10 minutes each. So my main motto here is explaining you guys, okay, there is a path here. You can always find this information in the internet. You can just copy paste this content in the internet and find a relevant course and take it along. So here you not only save 700 rupees, but you also got information on all genuine information from where all the websites here. It's all free of cost. Okay guys, now let's look at another example. Let's go back here and let's get into probably this course. Now this course is specially designed for explaining the various machine learning algorithms. If you can see in the content here, like there's an introduction followed by k nearest neighbor, naive-based decision tree, perceptrons, practical machine learning, building a machine learning web service, conclusions, etc. Now you can follow the same steps what I told before. You have the path here, like hey, this author has explained the nearest neighbor first, followed by naive-based decision tree, perceptrons, etc. You can follow the same route here. Just go to Google. Yes. My suggestion for you guys is I have found a very crisp and a best website here, Data Aspirant. Here, you can just go to this website. It's dataaspirant.com, and it has some amazing examples, amazing ways of explaining you how each and algorithm works. So if you just see here, it virtually has everything. The k nearest neighbor, how do you implement it without any libraries, how do you implement using normal scikit-learn and other stuffs. So indirectly I'm trying to tell you guys, like, hey, if you don't want to invest something on, or if you don't have money to purchase these courses, you always have a choice to go and learn this in this specific way. The only thing you have to know is how to search the internet. I hope this tips helps someone those who are looking for starting with machine learning. This definitely needs some extra effort of browsing through internet, but end of the day it's the same result, guys. Okay guys, hope that was helpful. The trick is very simple. There are various courses in Coursera, Udemy, which are specifically dealing with the path to machine learning or path to become expert in specific fields. You have to just go there, see the contents, see how the contents are ordered. You can just go and search. You can start learning the same way. You have to just browse the internet for the same topics. You will find hundreds of articles, and I'm 100% sure, like, without spending any money on Udemy or Coursera or any online courses, you will be able to do this by yourself. But this comes with one cost, right? You have to, every time you search a topic in internet, you might be redirected to different websites. Now, every websites have their own way of explaining things. Every website have their own ideologies or views on specific things. Now, my suggestion for you will be stick to one single website or two websites which you can keep visiting again and again, and which has almost all the information covered with them. This will help you to just understand each and everything, their ideologies, and not just segregate it everywhere and trying to collect everywhere and just end up with almost no results. Okay guys, the next thing I'm going to tell you is how do you find a real world data set in the internet. Yes, Google is one place where you search for everything, but there are two specific websites which are specifically very good in giving you some real world data sets. The best being, just come to Google, just come here, Google dataset search, and recently Google has launched a new data search engine which will specifically search all the data sets related to you from machine learning or analytics or anything. Now if you come here, let me search here. Okay, it's just giving me an option here. If you come, let me check the coronavirus data, explore it, KL. So if you come here, if you just sign in here, you'll be able to download this data into your system. So this way, this looks like a live data sets, and there are hundreds of other data sets available here in this search engine. You can leverage this, download this data, and start practicing it. Okay guys, the next site is of course kaggle.com. Here, if you just Kaggle data sets, this will redirect you to all the available data sets hosted in their website. So this needs a login, and you can use your Google login to just log into Kaggle, and everything is free guys. You can download it to your system and start practicing. My final tip for the day is, like, where can we execute machine learning programs online? Sometimes what happens is we have a laptop which probably don't have enough configurations to learn a machine learning program or an NLP program or an image processing program. The best solution for this is just come here, come to Google and search Google Colab. Python. So now, once you go to colab.research.com, you will be redirected to this website here. So either you can just click select an existing notebook, or you can just go a new notebook here. So wait for some time until it loads. Yes, and here it is. This Colab is online hosted, freely given by Google. You can use this for any purposes, like let's say import pandas as PD. Yes, so you can see here, you can use this website for executing any codes online. The only condition here is you'll have to use your Google login. This will help you to save your content next time you come here. Also, Google provides you with all the RAM, and it provides you the pretty good storage, and this Colab is directly linked to your Google Drive, so whatever files you upload will be available in Google Drive as well. So next time you want to practice an ML and you don't have a good system configuration, or imagine you don't have any installed softwares in your local, you can always come to Colab. Yes. I hope that was helpful, and there was just some genuine tips you can use to start in ML and grow in it. You need not spend any money for any online courses. Everything is available on the internet. You have to just know how to search it. Secondly, you can get all live data sets available thanks to Google. They have their own search engine for data sets. And the main thing is, where do I execute the code? Most of the people, including me, I didn't have a proper computer system where I can install a Python, start learning them, etc. So that way I found out this website called Google Colab. You can always log in using your Gmail username and password, upload your files, start executing machine learning programs. One greatest benefits you get from Google Colab is it has very good processing power. It also gives you access to GPUs and probably some amount of TPUs as well, but I have not explored that much. The concept of giving this free is you can practice as much as you want. But one thing here is there is limitations for usage of memory as far as RAM is concerned, as well as GPU is concerned, but I believe that's sufficient for a beginner up to an intermediate level. Thanks for watching this video guys. Do subscribe. Thanks for watching.